Bae, you ready?
Girl,
Bae.
I'm coming. Here we go.
Okay. We already recording. What? Bae. What you got on?
I got on my Marital Armor.
Is this outfit inspired by God?
This is. Now, hold it. I got a disclaimer. This does not replace the full armor of God that's mentioned in Ephesians.
Okay, so today, y'all, we talking about marital armor, and my husband came out with his marital armor on, y'all. Now, okay, babe, this outfit is...
Girl, I know you like it, girl.
This outfit is nice.
I came up with this.
You did that. You and the Lord been talking about this, huh?
He did.
Yes. Okay, so
it is in the natural, so it is in the spirit.
I gotta get myself together.
Ooh.
So the disclaimer has already been made that the marital armor does not replace the full armor of God.
That's true.
But we do believe that just as Apostle Paul wrote in his letter to the church of Ephesus to prepare for battle, and not battle against the Romans, but he was preparing them for battle against something more powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I look at him, and over in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, it talks about, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
True. We
are writing this letter to you today through video. We have a new form of communication. A new form of communication.
Come on with it, babe.
To tell you to prepare for battle and know that this battle is not against your in-laws. It's not against each other.
No.
It's not even against those that feel like you two are a perfect match for each other.
True.
But we are preparing you for battle against an enemy that wants to divide marriages.
Yes. Definitely.
Because if he can divide marriages, he can divide the family.
Yeah.
And if he can divide the family, then guess what, y'all? He can divide the church. And so today, Jermaine in his cute outfit and I, we're sending you this video to help you put on your full marital armor so that you can stand against the lies of the enemy.
You better get it. Marital armor of God. We're going to break it down for y'all.
We going to break it down. And he looking like he looking, but it's practical, y'all. And it's good. So get ready.
Get ready.
Okay, babe. So I've been studying in Ephesians about the whole armor, the full armor of God.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we really got to show how this translates to marital armor.
Come on.
And so I need you to help the people out, okay?
Come on.
So I know the helmet is the helmet of salvation and the full armor of God.
Yep.
And so what is it in marital armor?
Marital armor means praying for your husband.
Okay, so you got to cover the head. Cover the head.
Cover the head. You got to pray for your husbands.
Okay, and then in the full armor of God is the breastplate of righteousness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so what is it in the marital armor?
It means forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Okay, covering the head, forgiveness. Now,
Yep.
I see...
Don't forget my belt.
Oh,
You got your belt
Now,
I'm
this
supposed
is...
to tell y'all what the belt is.
This in the full armor of God is the belt of truth.
Yes.
So what is it in the marital armor?
It's love.
Okay.
Marital armor, the belt means love.
Love.
Come on.
Okay.
Y'all see that?
Uh-oh.
Got neck.
That's that sword of the spirit. What in the full armor is the sword of the spirit. So what is it in marital armor?
In marital armor, it means honesty and truth.
Oh, that's real good right there.
Marital armor.
That's real good. All right,
Come on with it.
So now.
Come on. Y'all know y'all see
Now you Captain America shield of faith over there.
Hey.
In the full armor is the shield of faith. Now what is it in marital armor?
Marital armor, unity.
Unity. Okay.
Unity.
You working with something right here.
UNITEY. Come on.
Okay. So
got one more.
Wait a minute.
Come on.
So you got your feet shod.
Y'all some.
Right here.
Come on.
The preparation of the gospel of Jesus Christ and the full armor.
You better say that.
Now,
Come on.
Now help us out. What is it in marital armor?
Marital armor. Humility.
Oh, wow.
Bam.
That's real good.
Cover from head to toe.
We all need marital armor.
All of us.
We all
if you
need
married,
marital
you
armor.
need this. You need this. All
yes.
6 of them. Come
this
on.
is so good. This is so good, y'all. We are so excited to talk about marital armor. And we really wish we could go through all 6 today, but we won't be able to. But we are going to talk about 3. What 3 we talking about today, babe?
I think the 3 we should talk about is praying for your husband.
Okay, so we covering the head. Okay.
Yes. And we're going to talk about forgiveness.
Okay, so breastplate. Okay.
And then I feel we should talk about this should we do the I think we'll do the breastplate.
Well, we doing the breastplate, and then I think we said we was going to do the belt.
That's it. We're going to do that good old that love. Let's do
okay,
love.
so we're going to do praying for your husbands, forgiveness, and love.
Love, yes.
All right, so those are the 3 we're going to talk about today, and y'all do not miss next week either, because we'll finish them up. So stay tuned. We're going into the first one, praying for your husband.
Stay tuned. Coming up.
So the first part of the marital armor that we're going to talk about today is, babe, that yellow hat.
Gotta pray for me.
Is the helmet. And in the helmet of salvation and the forearmor God, in marital armor, it translates to praying for your husband. Yeah. We know that any attack to the head could be fatal naturally. And the same thing in the spirit. You know, if we have an attack on our husbands, which we learned last week when we were reading in Ephesians chapter 5, and I believe it was in verse 23, we learned that God has made man the head. He's called the husbands to be the head and the leaders of our family. Yeah. And so because they have that position, it is up to us to pray for our husbands and cover the head to prevent any fatal injuries to our families and to our husbands.
Yes.
So can you tell the difference when I'm praying for you?
I honestly say I can. For the husbands, keep in mind when you're flesh of flesh and bone of bone, what we also related to last week, you will feel the presence of your wife praying for you. You will feel the strength from your wives when they pray or just speak over your life, and it's just awesome. So I just want to let you guys know, you will know when your wife is covering you in prayer.
It's a vital piece of the marital armor, praying for your husbands.
Outstanding. Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
All right, the next piece, babe.
Yes.
We talking about the breastplate.
Yes.
Y'all see that there? Forgiveness.
Ooh, that's a hard one there.
And it's a vital organ of your body is the heart. The breastplate is covering your heart.
Yes.
You know how awesome that is?
Yeah.
So the breastplate guards the heart when you go in battle, whether spiritual or physical. And we want to let you know that forgiveness is the antibiotic.
The antibiotic.
The antibiotic.
Yes.
For the healing of the heart.
Yes.
Is super vital.
Super vital.
For a healthy marriage.
Yes. And I think you just do it over and over and over again.
Over. Whether it's daily or whatever, you just got to keep doing it over.
Yes.
You know, that's how awesome it is. Now, in Matthew, I think it's like the 18th chapter, around about the 21st, 22nd. Up in there, you guys can truly look this up. Y'all know Peter was a little different now.
Yes.
And Peter came to Jesus and said, and he asked him this.
How you think he asked him?
Just as real as I'm coming to you right now. Peter said, Jesus, how often shall I forgive my brother who has sinned against me? Should it be 7 times?
Yeah.
You know what Jesus said to Peter, and I know y'all know this story.
Yes.
No, not 7, but 70 times 7.
Woo!
Boom.
That's a big one right there.
Dude.
That's 490 times.
Tell them again how many times that is.
490.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Who can keep count of that?
So ultimately, after seeking God on this, he said, just believe spiritually that Jesus was really saying, you need to forgive without counting.
Yes, Lord, because you just lose count.
You lose count. You know how many people might sin against you in a day?
Yes,
and you sit here
especially in your
track?
marriage, your husband,
Ooh.
your wife.
And
how many times you had to forgive me, babe?
I stopped counting because Jesus said stop. Just forgive.
Yes.
So we just wanted to touch on that and let you guys know, don't be counting, you know, because Jesus is going to let you know it's going to happen many times, but you just got to use your heart and forgive. Forgiveness is big part.
Huge.
Awesome.
Oh, babe, you're going to have to take your outfit off soon. We coming to the last one we talking about today.
I'm going to keep it on in my heart.
But your belt is cute. So it's the belt of truth is the last one. And in Marital Armor, it is love. And in love, and we're not just talking about our superficial love, but we're talking about God's love.
Yes.
Because you definitely cannot pursue marriage with our superficial love. No. But it has to be a love that only comes from God. Now, the belt of truth is the first piece of armor that they talk about over in Ephesians. And so the belt of truth is really super vital because who wants their pants falling down while you're in battle? And that's the thing that love does, is it covers us.
So true.
The Bible declares that love covers a multitude of sins.
Yes.
A multitude of faults, depending on what translation that you read. And that's so what we're talking about is coming from the love in 1 Corinthians chapter 13.
Yep.
And if you go over to 1 Corinthians chapter 13, and when you begin to read in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, you realize that you cannot do this type of love outside of God.
No.
But you have to learn how to love from God.
Yes.
And allow God to love through you, and you become a conduit.
Yes.
And so love essentially in a marriage is impossible outside of God. Yes. And so that third piece that we're talking about today is love. That 1 Corinthians chapter 13 type love. Awesome. Go check it out. Take some time to read it together.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this session here. And it's been awesome, I'm telling you.
Have fun.
Have fun, truly. And next week, we're going to talk about the other 3, which is the sword. We will talk about the shield. And we talked about the feet being shod. It's going to be awesome. Once again, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Feedback, we really need it. It's going to be awesome. We really appreciate you guys, and we love y'all.
See you next week.
Have a great day.